Right, this message out to you, Junior. You piece of walking, talking lump of human shite. Do I know who you are? Of course I know you are. You're fucking vermin. That's all you are, is vermin. Now, you're going there, you made a video, WhatsApp, and said to me the other night, when you're off your face and you're drinking drugs. But when you made that, you sounded very sober. But I'll give you a few home truths here now, you vermin, yellow bastard, you. First of all, you can't even string a sentence together because you're the more the other retard vermin bastards with you. Now you're going there saying that I'm a bastard, I'm a piece of shite. My mother, God bless her, reared no shite and reared no bastards. Now, fortunately, I can't say the same thing about you, you fucking paedophile. And I will get to that towards the end of this. Now, you're saying you knocked me out. Not ever in your life would you be man enough to knock me out. You wouldn't be man enough to walk in my shoes, never mind hold my coat. You said you're waiting for this, you waited a long time. Well, it took you long enough to get back to me. And we'll go back and I'll refresh your memory, what happened. Going back at the time you were living in my house, I took you in from the fucking street because none of the rest of the family would have you. And I know the reasons now. If I know as much back then as I know now, you would never left my house because I would kill you stone dead. You're in my house and I asked what was wrong with you and you said to me, you're worried about Mom. You dirty, scummy, vermin bastard, you. What did you know about my mother? What did you ever know about my mother, God bless her? And that's why I give out to you. And you get up and put your two hands up. And I gave you a few soft thumps, you soft, watery bastard. Then I caught you and I fucked you out the back door of the house. And I gave you another few soft shots. And you started crying like a baby. Then a knife fell out of your pocket, a fucking butter knife of all things, a butter knife. You must have gone on a picnic or something. But, make long story short anyway, my daughter then saved you. She literally saved you. And you're going to tell the people then you knocked me out. I said to you, you would be man enough to knock me out. You would be man enough to hold your two hands up to me. Never mind one hand. Now, as bad as I am and as fat as I am, the likes of you, you watery bastard, would never be mad enough. I would never be mad enough and able enough for me. So you think you could do that to me? When you see me, you'll get your chance and your opportunity. You yellow, scummy, vermin bastard, you. You paedophiles bastard, you. Do you know who I am? Of course I know who you are. You're a big mouth, useless bastard. A good-for-nothing bastard that's pumping steroids into his body to gain a bit of weight, to gain a bit of muscle. And you can't hold on to it. You haven't got a backbone. You cowardly bastard, you. Off your face, thinking you're the man. I'm Bardo of the North. Well, if I'm Bardo of the North, why am I in it? You slow, simple bastard, you. You're saying I don't leave my house. Will ye be the men and back up what you're saying? Send me your address and I'll pay you a visit. It'll give me an excuse to leave my house and go up and visit you. But I don't think you have the balls to send me your address. But never mind, Northern Ireland is a small place. You won't be hard found. Not that I'd go on my way looking for you. But I do be in the North regular. All over the North. So remember that. You slow, simple bastard, you. Now I have it in for you. And I cannot stand you. And the reason I have it in for you, two reasons. Number one, my mother passed away, give her a great bit in heaven. Where were you? You never turned up. You're off buying a pair of shoes for yourself, or was it a pair of trainers that you could run again? You cowardly bastard, you. My youngest brother Edward passed, God be good to him. Where were you? Again, there was no sign of you. You dirty yellow pigs bastard, you. You vermin bastard, you. You do this and you do that. John the fat shite and everything. I might be fat, but I'm natural. I don't need pump steroids or eat fucking bags of bacon to put on a bit of weight. If I put on weight, I can hold it. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing about you or the rapist bastard that you're hanging out with. The rapist that you blamed for the position you're in now, the reason you got locked up, you blamed Davis John and his young fella for what happened in Derry, and you got locked up. Now you're going there talking about the children, God bless them. Where were you for 2.5 years when them children ran here? There was not a sign of you. There was no letters, no nothing. You never made it your business. You were back here in Ireland. That's where you were. And when I give you the few slaps in the house and you start crying like a little bitch you are, you went down then you took an overdose with tablets to get out from the house away from me. But you knew what I was capable of doing to you. I would have killed you stone dead. And you're in the hospital then for 2 or 3 days. And when you eventually got out of the hospital then, you went back to England. And when you were back to England, you started phoning me, yourself and your father, and you're a big man on the phone, what you did to me. You dirty, slow, simple bastard, you. You dirty, fucking, slow bastard, you. You mouthpiece. You piece of vermin shite. You you know what? You disgust me. You vermin bastard, you. Wasn't it your father that caught you crawling on your hands and knees going into your young sister's room? Into the bedroom, you were crawling into the room, your father caught you. And he gave you a few kicks, he asked what were you doing? And you told your father you were looking for a hairbrush. A hairbrush in the early hours in the morning. You fucking paedophiles bastard. But then again, you're a chip of the old block. Like father, like son. Your father did 7 years for rape. Raping a handicapped woman that was in a wheelchair. Did you forget about that? I haven't. And you're around there acting the big man then. But I don't care whose ass you're stuck up or who stuck up your hole. Because you're nothing but walking, talking pieces of human shite, vermin, bastards. You're barred out of the north. You knocked me out. You wouldn't beat your way out of a wet paper bag. You're on there calling names, piece of shite and whores. Look over your own shoulder, you dirty vermin bastard, you. You yellow bastard, you. Just because you're in the north, you think you're it. We're the northern Sweeneys. You're northern pieces of shite. Bigger and better men up there. Bigger and better men. And don't act the way you're acting, you fucking retard. You scumbag, you. Take it any way you want. Get who you want involved. He said I was in the north doing a dole. Who hasn't? There's plenty of people doing fucking doles in the north. But unfortunately mine was stopped because another useless piece of shite ground to everybody my business. A useless piece of shite, just like ye. Thinking you're something. You all jump in the little bandwagon there now. You fucking rats, bastards, ye. Each and every one of ye. Look it. Please God, I will see you. I hope it's soon. And I said to you there, send me your address. I'll call for a visit. Write you now a postcard. Get well soon. You paedophiles bastard, you. You said the 2 boys here, the twins, God bless them, 10 years time you give them a kick in the arse and a slap in the mouth. And you let them know who's who and what's what. You wouldn't be man enough. Do what to them children. Look over your own shoulder. Look at yourself, you waster. You big useless bastard, you. I wouldn't mind if you could fucking stand up for yourself. Bit of false courage there with your drink and your drugs. And you think then you literally think you're something. You knocked me out. You would knock out a snot from your fucking nose. You fucking dirty, scummy, rotten bastard, you. Now take care, Peter. Look after yourself. Yourself and your rapist brother-in-law. Another piece of shite like you. You vermin bastard, you.